Joan Guanyabens, vous dirigez la Fondation TIC Salut en Catalogne, va faire un petit saut un petit peu de l'autre côté des Pyrénées. Alors avant d'aller plus en avant puis de faire quelques comparaisons possibles, on va peut-être repréciser en quelques mots ce qu'est le système catalan d'un point de vue digital, puisque là on est depuis très longtemps sur un système qui est totalement intégré.
Ok, gracias por la invitación. I will speak in English because it's better for me. But what I want to say is which is the situation of Catalonia health system in terms of this digitalization, okay? We started a lot of years ago, and I think that we have a nice platform with, from the public administration, all the information practically is integrated, okay? All the information is integrated around the citizen, around the patient. That means that we have a national patient index running. Also, we have the shared medical record for the professionals to share all the information from the network. Catalonia Health Network is very particular because it's very, very fragmented. This is a value. We understand that this is good. But also we have a lot of difficulties to integrate the information because this fragmentation. So there are a lot of entities, a lot of organizations from non-profit, from the government, from the church, who works with the public resources, and our interest is to integrate this around the citizen and around the patient. So at this moment we have a national patient index, we have the shared medical record, we share all the medical image from the radiology. We are starting also with the pathology, with a national system in the center, also all the prescription. And what's more important, different from France, I think it's the primary health network. All the professionals, all the doctors, all the nurses belongs to the public system. That means a national network very populated, very distributed, with a lot of work to do with the population. And in this case, we have a unique information system to arrange and to manage all this activity. That means that during the pandemic, we implement video consultation, teleconsultation, etc., through this health network. But at the end, what I want to share with you is talk about innovation and health, how we see the innovation. Innovation, it's not only a good thing to improve, it's a need, okay? Because we have a nice health systems like yours, but this system is unsustainable, economically and quality point of view. So we need technology to do more, to do better, and probably or normally with less resources. And that means that we need to deploy technology correctly. In this case, I want only to share the 3-4 main projects that we are affording at this moment from the TIC Salut Foundation, because TIC Salut Foundation coordinate the main digital transformation projects from the Health Catalan department. And in this case, we talk about a specific program for artificial intelligence. I fully agree with your approach to this big tool. But we see that the public administration has a great responsibility define and identifying the need we want to solve for the system, for the population. So this is the main responsibility of the public administration to identify and to see, look, we want to solve retinopathy or, I don't know, the thorax and chest interpretation. We want to solve this because it's a big problem in our country. First. Second one is to facilitate the development of the solutions. And in this case, we put money on the table because we don't want to develop as a public administration algorithms, systems. We want to facilitate that the network, the economical society develop, or the research centers develop the solutions. So we put resources. We have resources from the next generation approach. That's important. And also, we try to put data. and data is very important. It's impossible to build good systems, good algorithms without data. And we are using, nowadays, we are using algorithms that has been built with not our data. And the main thing is, the last thing that we want to do in this program is to assess, to evaluate any system before to implement it in the network.
Ça, c'est le premier grand axe de développement pour les prochaines années dans le plan que vous avez adopté chez TIC Salut, donc autour de l'intelligence artificielle, avec une stratégie qui est définie, des pathologies que vous allez adresser qui sont extrêmement définies, et derrière la validation des outils et la validation des études médicales autour de l'intelligence artificielle. Mais elle est très nettement tracée pour vos 4-5 prochaines années de développement. Premier axe. Deuxième axe, les outils digitaux dans le cadre du suivi des patients à domicile. Oui. Qu'est-ce que vous allez développer?
At this moment, we are creating as a government a specific agency, integrated agency for social and health. So what we want is to deploy into the territories teams from social and from health to attend, to take care of the people at home in an integrated way. No, not depending on the medical or social. We want to go to the citizen as a team to implement personalized, individualized plans. And for this, mainly what we need is technology. Not only to monitorize some things, also to arrange and to coordinate the team around the needs of the patient. And this is the second big project that we are affording at this moment.
Est-ce que vous pouvez nous donner des exemples concrets, par exemple, de ce que vous voulez vraiment développer lorsque vous vous affirmez que vous voulez des équipes de médicaux et paramédicaux centrées autour du patient?
So we need to deploy new systems for this team. And the team is doctors, nurses, social workers, educational workers, caregivers, the patient and the relative. This is the team. So we need tools to communicate between the team. This is the first. The second is to share the information from medical and from social to the team. So we have access to the medical information, but the people from social has not access to the medical information, or the medical has not access to the social. So we need a tool to integrate all this information. And the last one is we need a tool to make a unique valoration of this person and a unique integrated plan of actuation to this patient. And we need this kind of tools, and we are trying to develop and to implement these tools through this project.
Quel horizon, combien de temps est-ce que vous vous donnez pour développer ces outils qui vont vraiment allier le dossier médical que vous avez déjà depuis longtemps et aussi le dossier social pour permettre cette communication
these are projects for this year and next year. So we want to implement solutions for these teams this year and next year. Because we give money to the territories to start to work. So we have to give them tools and solutions to work in an integrated way.
Donc seulement 2 ans pour développer ce type de projet.
We are starting, so we will see, because the money is there, and we have to spend this money during these days.
Troisième axe, une plus grande digitalisation de l'information médicale du patient. Alors, je croyais que vous aviez déjà un dossier médical assez important qu'on pouvait retrouver chez son médecin généraliste, en centre primaire de santé, en hôpital. Jusqu'où vous voulez aller?
We have a big problem, and I think in France also, because me as a citizen, I have access to my medical information. The public administration give me access to consult my lab results, my vaccines, my diagnostics, etc. And also, if I belong to the private sector and I use the private sector give me access also to my information, but they don't communicate between them. And we try to communicate these two systems, the private and the public, during the last 10 years, and it was impossible. And technically, it's not so difficult. It's very easy. So what we decide to start is not to communicate private and public, or try to communicate private and private. What we decided is to give directly the information to the patient, and he will coordinate the public and the private.
À travers une plateforme?
That means a project that we name, and we started, Blue Button Project. So me as a citizen, I can push the blue button of my personal public health record, and I can download my European patient summary in a structured way, and I can share this with the site. Okay? And now we are trying to do the same with the private sector. So we want to force them to develop the blue button in the health sector, in the private health sector, and then to merge the 2 or 3 European patient summary. It will be my personal health record.
Dernière question pour vous, Joan. Quels sont les facteurs de succès qui vous permettent de mener à bien ces projets? Et dans un temps, vous me disiez tout à l'heure, 2 ans simplement pour cette communication médicale et paramédicale, dans un temps aussi court. Quelles sont vraiment les clés de succès, les facteurs de succès?
Not the resources. The main important thing is the vision and to establish which objective we want to achieve and put the technology and the resources in this direction, not à l'inverse.
Donc une vision et une stratégie. Et au niveau de la gouvernance, vous faites comment?
Bien sûr. We have a national health systems and we need a national health platform to manage this national health system. And that means vision, strategy and resources. That's all.
Merci beaucoup à tous pour toutes ces informations.